Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Ask Amity Show. Today, we'd like to talk to you about estate planning for blended families. We've all heard about the high divorce rates, and typically with high divorce rates also comes potential for a second marriage or subsequent marriages and blended families, where each spouse may bring a child from their previous relationship into this new relationship. So issues might come up where, you each want to leave your assets to your own children. This can be a bit tricky because there are certain nuances involved and certain things to keep in mind. So today we'd like to share a few tips.
So our first tip is make sure you redo your estate plan before you get married. In redoing your estate plan before marriage, you will inventory everything you currently own as your separate property and name your beneficiaries. You can also discuss with your future spouse whether or not you want to combine or not combine assets when you are married. So it's really important that you review your estate plan and that you remove any designation of assets to heirs to your former spouse or to any of her heirs. All of your separate property is going to only your heirs. So it's really important to remove the past and also maybe plan for the future of what will happen in the future with your new spouse.
And the second tip is perhaps talk about setting up a prenuptial agreement. Communicate with your future spouse about your concerns about financial security and perhaps your hard-earned assets that you have accumulated prior to meeting this future spouse. Although a lot of people think prenuptial agreements are unromantic and many view it as planning for a potential divorce, it is important to approach with an open mind and especially knowing that this is not your first marriage. This is important because, again, open communication, open mind, make sure that you are protected, make sure that your future spouse also feels the same way before entering into this next new relationship. Important steps to really talk about, what would happen to your children, who gets what is remaining separate assets, and what may become community assets. Those are all pretty essential to talking with your future spouse and perhaps drafting this prenuptial agreement.
And the last tip is to make sure you talk to a professional, especially an estate planning attorney. It is important to discuss your situation with a qualified attorney, even if you think that your assets are minimal. Your assets may be minimal, but they are your assets. They are, all of your assets. So it's important to protect what you've been working so hard all these years and to make sure that the right people get those assets if anything were to happen to you. So that's all we have for you today. If you want to continue this discussion and talk to us, feel free to give us a call. We offer free consultations and make sure you subscribe to this video. Thank you.